You and me.
We're gonna go right down the path. Is that what you said?
Are you
We're not.
gonna hit that crazy music sound? That song?
I can right now. Ready? Here it goes. Right now. Here it goes.
Rachel Motor and a one from Clay, Clay, Clay. Rachel Motor and a one from Clay, Clay, Clay. Rachel Motor and a one from Gratis Homes and Estates and Scott Miller from Epic Realty selling homes, talking to the movers and shakers in the real estate world and community leaders, just two friends talking shop. Sit back and enjoy, and don't forget to subscribe. Rachel and Miller, hey, hey, a real estate podcast.
And
hey, Mr. Miller.
see, we have people that like us. See, yeah, that's my answer.
We were going to fine tune that fine tune.
Just as it was going, I'm like, oh, Rachel told me to fix that, and I didn't.
So I don't understand how it's saying my name like I'm motor or something. Rachel Motorino. I don't know what it's saying.
I'll fix it.
You are the one and only Mr. Miller in my world.
I am Mr. Miller. I am.
And this is me. And this is the world. So change it.
Fine, I'll change it. So we had it's been a fun-filled week. We both you have had 3 or 4 appointments. 3 or 4 appointments. You're making fun of me. I'm going to have to go drink more coffee. 3 or 4 appointments you've gone on for listing appointments and taking some phone calls. And people say this time of the year starts slowing down. Well, I looked at last year, and this is when my season really starts picking up. I have 3 appointments tomorrow to go plant signs in people's front doors, in people's front yards, so they grow into new homeowners here in Ridgecrest.
Well, yes, and I do have things I want to say about that. But before we do, we are in season 2, episode 24, and there is a disclaimer that we are required to read out loud. Do you want to do it, or shall I do it, Miller?
I will let you do it because I don't have mine up.
Okay, well, welcome to the Rachel and Mr. Miller podcast, where we discuss real estate, real life, and occasionally things we probably shouldn't. We're pros in the buying and selling of residential real estate, but nothing you hear here is legal, financial, or professional advice outside of our licensed wheelhouse. We're just 2 humans talking. Proceed accordingly. Enjoy. There we go.
Like an adult beverage.
Right. That's all the official business we are required to do today. But going back to what you were saying about usually this is the slower season, but we are picking up. Yes. However, there are a lot of, I feel like there is a surge in new listings in the area. And so inventory is going up for us. But properties that went on the market maybe 2-3 months ago are still on the market. So we have a little backup. That doesn't mean that the housing shortage has been solved. Because prices still are not adjusting much. Interest rates are not adjusting much. So when I did an open house last weekend, it was real quiet. And then I went around to some other open houses. I did an open house on Saturday, and then on Sunday I went to some open houses, and the agents all said super quiet, crickets. So on one hand, for agents, we may have listings, but the buyers aren't coming out to look at things right now. And smack in the middle of July, where we've got like the height of our heat, and people are probably gone on vacation and enjoying their summer breaks, they're not out house hunting, probably unless they absolutely have to. So I feel like, we are real super busy in trying to sell homes, and buyers are just not coming out to look.
Why do you think they're not coming out to look? Because they're doing other things right now, or
Yeah, I think we're in the middle of summer. Like last weekend, when I did my open house on Saturday, it was really hot outside. And I know that really hot here is not the same as really hot where you are, but hot is hot, Miller. Hot is hot.
It's 106 here right now.
Well, it is not 106. It was like 96 though last Saturday, and that's
sort of down. Yeah, that's warm. Yeah,
but even in the 90s, like people really, unless they really are in a situation where they have to go out and look and buy a home, it's just not how they're going to spend their day. It's just they're at the pool, they're at the beach. They might not even be around because they're on vacation, middle of July.
Yeah, up here in this neck of the woods, we have the military base, and people are transferring into the base and transferring off of the base. So there's military personnel that are moving around. So that's always, and you have that over there, like in Point Mugu area.
More in Camarillo and Oxnard, not so much military out here up in Thousand Oaks, or military in Oxnard is closer to the military bases. So I'd say that would probably be more true out there. Not a whole lot of military live in our area that I'm aware of. We've retired, but not active.
Right. Yeah, there's a lot of retired military in Simi Valley and such like that over there.
Okay. So as you can tell, we have a grand plan for this conversation. All I know is what's going to happen the last 10 minutes of our podcast. I have no idea what's going to happen in the next 20.
Well, I can make things up.
Okay, go ahead.
Wait, I didn't mean like right now, but okay, I can like play music and stuff. No, I'm kidding.
No.
No. Like we were just talking about, for me, this time of year, it does get busy. And I have two of the three people I'm meeting with tomorrow are actually previous clients that they are moving. Oh, I sold them their houses 22 and 26 months ago. And now one's moving to, where are they moving? Oh, one's moving to San Diego and one's moving to Los Angeles. So we'll be putting their houses up tomorrow and seeing what we can do with them. The thing I'm seeing, and I wasn't sure if you're going to go there a minute ago, and I keep freezing, and I don't like that I keep freezing. I'm frozen. Yeah. And it's a really fun way to look frozen. Sweet. There we go. I'm still seeing a lot of people pricing their houses. That's really troubling that it keeps freezing like that. There we go. Yeah. Pricing their houses way more than they should be.
Yeah. We've been talking about this since day one of our podcast.
We have, and it's. I think it's that horse we're just going to keep beating, if you will, is people pricing. I have an investor who I'm listing a house in Lancaster, and he's going $40,000 over what I suggested. I'm like, okay, we can see what's happening with that. So
it's true. And I don't know. I don't know if and when that's ever going to change. I think as agents, we just have to figure out how to be more effective in delivering a message that helps shift the seller's perspective.
And I probably shouldn't say, if you list it like that, it's never going to sell. I probably shouldn't say that, huh?
No. My response, if a seller is really focused on a listing price that I feel might be a little too high for the market, is I just ask, how long are you willing to let the house sit at that price before you're willing to have a conversation about adjusting price? And I think that's the only way, just so that, they are the boss. So we're going to, at the end of the day, we're going to do what they're asking us to do, but there also has to be open dialogue so that there's a working conversation and an understanding of what those expectations are.
Agreed.
You are so frozen, Miller.
I know, and I'm not digging that. And
we're going to blame it on the extreme heat of Ridgecrest.
Yes, we are. That's my answer. I'm sticking to it.
Okay, we'll see what happens when it's no longer hot. It'll just be the cold.
Right. Well, wait. Does it get cold? Yeah, it gets cold in Ridgecrest once in a while.
I'm kind of ready for the cold weather already.
No.
It's going to be a while before we get it, but.
Well, they keep saying about this El Nino that's sitting off of your coast over there. Oh,
I'm not paying attention to the news at all lately. Because none of it matters anymore.
Right.
And I was one of the ones addicted to it. I've just one day I'm like, I just went cold turkey. Never mind. But hey, we've got some emails from apparently some people who sent us some questions, and I see that you've compiled them.
I did.
I think some of these questions we've kind of touched upon before, but let's go into some of these. I'm seeing that we have Jennifer from Ridgecrest, California has asked a question. Can buying a new truck while you are in escrow actually cause you to lose your home loan? Correct answer,
yes.
Mr. Butler. Yes.
Yes.
Y por qué?
Anytime you are in escrow, if you are going to move money, touch money, make any kind of big purchase, call your loan officer.
Or just don't.
Or just don't. Yeah. Or just don't.
Because your loan officer is going to say don't.
Yeah, that is absolutely the safest move is don't. However, if there's an absolute need, call your loan officer and say, hi, this is what I'm thinking about. And he or she may talk very quietly and say, don't do that. Ever. I've seen it happen. That people they fall out of escrow because of it.
I have not seen that happen, but that must be a sad thing to see.
The one that sticks out most in my mind was last year. I was helping another agent with her client, and I had seen them a couple of times, and I said, "Hey, that's a nice truck. Is it rental?" He said, "No, I bought it last night."
God, please tell me it's a rental.
I said, "You did what? You bought it when? Last night?" Yeah. Did you call Alex? Why would I call Alex? I'm me buying a truck. Gulp. Call Alex now, please. Do not pass go. Do not collect $200. Go. Call Alex. Here's his number. Call him now.
And the reality is, and maybe as agents of buying clients, that should be one of the top things that we should remember. Should, would, could. Hopefully, when we have buyers and we're actively looking, we're saying, hey, don't go buy anything that involves credit. A credit, looking into your credit, a credit score, nothing zeros it. And the loan officer should be telling them that too. Should, would, could. Marco, I'm sorry.
Doing I've had people say, "Oh, I can do a cosign, right? Because that doesn't really affect it." No,
sir. No, sir.
No, don't do that.
Don't do anything.
Yes. No is the answer.
No is the answer. Marco from Ventura asks, can I compare mortgage offers from several lenders without every credit inquiry hurting me separately? Correct answer?
Yes.
Yes. Mortgage inquiries are made within a focused rate shopping period, so generally treated as one inquiry. Inquiry. That's a hard word for me to say.
Inquiry.
So, do you want to expand on that, Miller?
Yes. Talk with your real estate agent. Is he or she probably has some people they like, know, and trust. However, although an agent may have several loan officers he or she may like, know, and trust, you are not required to use them.
No.
You can use anybody you would like. The reason why agents have loan officers they like, know, and trust is because they like, know, and trust them. They've worked with them. They know how they think. They know how the agent acts and reacts. So it makes it more smooth. However, it is absolutely not required to use the people that we like, know, and trust. You can use anybody you want.
And a follow-up question to that is, should buyers automatically use the first lender who approves them? It just depends. Do you know, like, and trust them? Are you happy? Or do you feel like, I want to compare a little bit?
Yeah, my knee jerk is no. But my knee jerk to the answer is no. Is you may get some Slim Shady. Wait, that's a singer. We may get somebody shady who says, "Yeah, you're all approved. Go ahead and go buy that house," and they use that voice. And
don't trust them if they speak that way.
Yeah. Yeah. Come on over and buy that house now. That's how they'd say it.
Go see Cal.
Hey, I grew up with Cal and his dog Spot.
I did too. We loved him. We loved him. What about Ashley from Bakersfield? She says, do I have to put 20% down to buy a house?
Only to go into Scott's Maui fund.
Scott and Rachel's Maui fund.
Yeah, the answer to that question is no. There are all kinds of opportunities out there, and this goes back to beating that dead horse about prices of homes. I just lost your train of thought.
I mean, I can say the more you put down, the more digestible your monthly payments will be. So when we come in with like 0 down or 3% down, like on an FHA loan or something like that, that's great that people can get into a home with federal loans like that. Mm-hmm. But just also know that your mortgage payments can really be very high with a low down. So you're trading one thing for the other. Gulp.
And then there's programs like the Cal HAFA program that, again, I am neither one of us are experts in that industry, and that's why we have mortgage people that we like, know, and trust. There's just, I can go log on to things right now that says, "Give me my interest rate." Okay, and then down to small print about this big that says something like, "If you have a 850 credit score and put $15,000 down and blah, 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 you can get X amount." So you definitely want to shop around and look at that.
This is a good question from Ron in Lancaster. He's asking, can someone who owned a home years ago qualify as first-time home buyer again? Like what does that get? Somebody was a home buyer maybe 15 years ago, sold the house, or maybe I should say somebody sold a house 15 years ago and has not had a mortgage or purchased a home. They became renters for 15 years and now they want to go back into being a homeowner.
I'm going to go with my knee-jerk answer on this. My direct answer to that question would be yes. I think, and I'm using these words on purpose, I think it's 5 years.
I think it's longer, Miller.
This is one of those times I want to be able to reach out to one of our mortgage people and put them live on the spot. I think it's 5 years. That's a question who can I call and put them on the spot right now?
Who can I call?
As we're both scrolling through our phone. And you have somebody you can call? I'm looking through my phone right now.
No.
I just lost his name.
Oh, Miller.
What?
3 years.
Oh.
It was longer.
Yes,
for HUD and most federal programs, it's a 3-year look back. 3 years. If you haven't owned your primary residence in the past 3 years, you'll qualify again.
There we go. So, was that loan officer chat or loan officer Google?
That was loan officer chat.
And
so again,
speaking of that,
verify.
trust but verify.
Very wrong, but that would mean that chat was wrong.
Which Chat has been known to hallucinate.
Chat has been wrong.
Maybe Chat was drinking today. So,
oh my gosh, Miller, look at the time. We've got a few more minutes left before we go into the last part of our fun little program here.
I'm going to call Alex.
Oh, this is a good one from Tasha in Palmdale. Can a real estate agent require me to sign a written buyer agreement before privately showing me a house? Not only can they, but they should, and they are required, and it is a federal law as of 2 Augusts ago. So yes.
It's called in the short term, it's called a BRBC, and the long is called the Buyer Broker Agreement. And it can be as long as it can be as long as an hour, and it can be as long as 3 months. 3 months. So, and it is cancelable. So if you are looking at a house with an agent and all of a sudden you're like, and you've signed a buyer broker agreement, my personal opinion is do it for 24 hours.
It is a net with very big holes.
Yes. So if you're going to do a buyer broker agreement, do it for 24 hours and do it just for that one address that you're going to go look at.
Yeah.
You may find that agent is not somebody that you're compatible with. And nothing. Go ahead.
Dovetailing off of that, Gary from Simi Valley also asked, do I have to sign a buyer agreement just to walk into an open house by myself?
No. However, from a professional and legal standpoint, the agent in that house should say in an out loud voice, "Hi, welcome. I work for the seller of this house, and being you're not represented, I am not able to answer a lot of questions for you. However, you can answer questions. They're just kind of limited to what's on the MLS or on the open house sheet."
I don't say so much of that. I have the required sign-in sheet that has the waiver / disclosure paragraph at the top. And, you can't force anybody to sign in, but most of the time I greet the people coming in. Hi, how are you? If you wouldn't mind signing in, if all I need is your name, if you don't want to leave anything else. And then at some point I ask them if they are currently working with an agent. So I don't necessarily go into what I can't talk to them about. I just naturally go into what I can talk about.
I think that's a good call.
Yeah.
Is do the positive versus the negative.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see what else. Okay. Can a buyer ask the seller to help pay the buyer's agent? Well, this is kind of part of what the buyer broker agreement is about. Can the buyer ask the seller to help pay the buyer's agent? So this is all about the buyer broker agreement, how it all got deconstructed a couple of years ago, and talking about the buyer broker agreement, which we've spoken about, I think about at least half a dozen times right now. But as a buyer's agent, you have an agreement with your buyer, and within that agreement is the agreed upon, always negotiable commission that you are asking for. Nowadays, when your buyer puts in an offer on a property, the part of that negotiation is the buyer agent commission. So that buyer agent commission, I see it as a ping pong. The one that goes back and forth and back and forth and back and forth.
Yep.
And sometimes, okay. And sometimes that commission could be the one thing that holds up the whole enchilada, and it's crazy.
Rachel, that bell means I get to ask you some very fast questions. Are you ready?
All right, here we go.
Can a seller reject a full price offer?
Yes, but Miller, these questions are not supposed to be of such.
Oh. Okay. Then you ask me then.
You're going to do them again. These are not supposed to be real estate technical questions. These are. You didn't read the email, Miller.
No, I didn't. I was writing an offer.
Right, so I'm going to do rapid fire to you. And while I do that, you're going to get a feel of these questions, and you're going to go back into chat. You're going to run those questions again.
Go.
Yes or no, rapid fire real estate questions. Yes or no, love open floor plans?
Yes.
Be honest, would you buy a haunted house?
Depends.
Okay. We've talked about that one too. Yes or no, is a pool a must-have?
No.
Dream or nightmare, would you live next to your best friend?
Yes.
Yes or no, is a walk-in pantry essential?
No.
Bold or nope, would you buy a home with bright red walls?
Yes.
Yes or no, is natural light a deal breaker?
Yes.
Tiny home life or hard pass, would you ever live tiny?
Negative. Ghost Rider. The pattern is full.
Yes or no, is a big backyard more important than a big kitchen?
No.
Adventure or chaos, would you buy a fixer-upper?
Depends.
No. Okay. Cozy or unnecessary, is a fireplace a must?
No.
Yes or no?
I live in the desert.
Yes or no, would you live in a high-rise?
No.
Yes or no, is curb appeal a deal breaker?
No.
Would you buy a home without a bathtub?
Yes.
Yes or no, is a walk-in closet essential?
No.
Yes or no, would you live on a cul-de-sac?
Yes.
Yes or no? You live in a cul-de-sac now, don't you?
I do not.
No. Yes or no, is a home office mandatory?
You think?
Yes or no, would you buy a home with solar panels?
Yes.
Yes or no, is a laundry room more important than a garage? Depends on who you ask.
And depends on if your name is Miller or not. I say no.
A laundry room is more important than a garage? No. And last one, would you live next to a school?
Depends.
Okay. See, those are the kind of questions I was looking for. Fun, rapid fire, that you don't have to think about technically.
Okay, I got a few for you.
Okay.
Would you live in the desert?
No. I already did. No.
Vegas doesn't count. Vegas does not count.
Vegas totally counts. How does it not count?
It does not. No. It's just no. If you agree with me, you can comment on this, but no, Vegas does not count as a desert.
Why not? What? It is so desert.
It is 110 though currently in Vegas. I have that on my screen.
It is desert. If I've ever seen desert before, it is desert. I've lived there. I know.
I say Vegas doesn't count.
Okay.
Would you live next to a river?
Yes.
Okay.
I'd rather live next to the ocean.
Just because you like sharks. Maybe dolphins. I'm frozen again.
Yeah. Keep going. I can hear you.
Okay. High rise or no high rise?
Ooh, I think I would do it for a minute, like a year. Fun.
Okay. And I see I'm stealing some of yours too. Live next to your best friend.
Depends which one.
I'm calling her right now. Hi. Oh, it's for you.
I would. My husband would not. He'd be like, we are not living next to your best friend. Hell no, it's not happening. Because he'd never see me.
Well, no comment.
He likes seeing me, Miller.
It's not what I was going to say, so I'm still saying no comment.
Okay.
And, fixer-upper or no fixer-upper?
I've done that. No fixer-upper. Big, beautiful, ready for me to move in. I don't want to change a light bulb.
So
even though I'm married to a man that can do it, I just don't want to live through it again.
So you're an HGTV girl, huh?
Not even, because I know how bad those projects are done. Give me one of those houses your guy John has got listed, and I'm happy all day long.
Oh yeah, yeah, like that house in Malibu that he has. Give me that place. One. Yeah, yeah, I would take that in a New York second. And
one more question.
And one more question is,
make it good.
Oh.
Spit it out.
In matching dog house for your dog that matches your house in the backyard. Does that make sense? Dog house, it looks like.
I see what you're saying, like a mini house there. I don't have a dog.
I say no. But if you did.
Absolutely.
There you go. Does he get to come inside, or does he get to live? Are you really getting him to the outside?
My dog gets to come inside. Mark's dog gets to stay outside.
You have a pocket dog, I think.
I have a little purse dog. Mark has a junkyard dog.
Yes, I would say Red Dog just looked at me and he said, "Oh, come inside."
Oh, Red Dog. How's Red Dog?
He's hanging in there.
Okay.
Yes. So
okay, I think that's it. I think we did it.
We did it. We were actually over time. Next week, I am hoping to have one of our people I met in Las Vegas, in New York, from Angel AI.
Oh, I really, really, really hope that works.
I'm sending him a note today, saying, "Hey, come on over."
Great.
So, Rach, people want to get a hold of you. How are they going to get a hold of you?
Call or text me 805-813-0664. You can email me at rachel@gratishomes.com. Miller, how can people get a hold of you?
Text 760-264-3501, 760-264-3501, or Scott at homeswithscottkmiller.com. And
beautiful.
Until next week, don't leave. I got a green room question for you. And until next week, we will see you then. Take care, everybody.
Bye.